Dumelang, Absheni, and hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for subscribing. We got 100 subscribers. Yay! I know some of you guys are probably watching like, yeah, 100. Yes, guys, 100. We celebrate every step, every milestone. So, yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those that don't know me, my name is Michelle Kumalo, and welcome back to my channel, guys. Today is day 4, I think, of quarantine. We are staying at home because of COVID-19. Yes, says the coronavirus. There we go. Coronavirus, COVID-19. And I decided, we already started the channel. Why not produce content, okay? So today we're going to do a story time. If you looked at the title below, you're probably asking, worst decision ever? So yeah, we're going to talk about that. But before we start, I want us to review some hair products. So for those that know me or that have known me for some couple of years will know that I used to have like straight relaxed or chemicaled hair. So I went natural last year, and I'm still figuring out this hair journey, so I'm hoping you guys will actually assist me with that, advise me with what products to try, what will assist with the hairline, because you can see the hairline has obviously started doing its own things. So today's products and the products I'll be trying for the next 21 days, it might be longer depending on what happens with the situation or the crisis that we are facing as a world, or as the world, not just South Africa. So today's products are from Native Child. So I got these at Style Diva, guys, at Maponya Mall, because razors in Soweto. So I got myself the castor oil. That was 89 Rand from Native Child. You can see hair growth. And then I got the deep conditioner. I'm going to look for the price now. Okay, I don't remember, but all these products were under 100 Rand, so I think I found them affordable because I paid close to like 400 and something for all the 5 products I'm using today. I bought the shea butter. As I'll figure out, I don't know how you YouTubers do this. Yeah, something like that. I got the shampoo, moisturizing shampoo. I definitely needed this, guys, because my hair was really dry. I really do not know how to take care of hair. It's only something new that I've adopted, I think, since late last year, but this time I've decided I'm going to really try. I normally just braid my hair, wear my wigs, I'm good, or do a straight up, straight back for like, during classes, university time, or braids. So I hardly have my hair out, and that's just because I've been struggling to maintain it. And that's why I'm like, thank God, I guess COVID-19 is a blessing in disguise. So now I'm using this time to like take care of myself, learn new things, and I guess the hair journey is part of it. And then I didn't manage to get the moisturizer, I think the honey and milk moisturizer or something like that. They were out of stock. So I got myself this Hair Sense Jamaican oil, and that was 71 Rand. The shampoo and the conditioner, I'm not sure how much they were, but I know that definitely they were less than 100 Rand. So what I'll be doing during this video is I'm going to tell you my story time. So I took a 5-year gap year after matriculating. Was that the worst decision ever? I don't know. We will figure it out as I tell you my story. And then I'll just so what I normally do is I twist my hair to keep it in a protective hairstyle. So in this video I'm just basically going to be basing myself and just treating my hair and moisturizing it while I tell you the story, because I'm bored. Well, I'm not that bored but you know what I mean, let's learn, guys. And then obviously if you see that I'm doing something wrong, please feel free to point it out, assist me, so I can actually learn how, because I'm trying to just keep my hair moisturized and get the hairline growing. And then I guess let me review the products. Just so what I like to do is, because I get lazy with the whole going line and row by row, so I like taking water, which I have over here. So I'm going to take water, I'm going to mix it with the castor oil as well as the deep conditioner, and that's just so I can have like something to just spray my hair with every day, and like, you know, just keep it hydrated, because I get lazy. That's just the honest truth. So what I did is I just found a container at home, because obviously I couldn't buy anything. So I got an empty container, and I'm going to pour, so I'm going to create a solution. I'm just going to pour the water. So what happened was in 2012, when we were in matric, right, I had to choose like what I wanted to do after matric. And guys, like, you know, one of the reasons I'm making this video is because I can imagine like how many people like went through the same, how many students or how many people are in matric right now, not sure what to do, how many people have matriculated and haven't done anything and feel like, oh my goodness, it's over for me. Like, I'm hoping this video one way or another will help someone today, even if it's just one person, in terms of just making decisions and make, like, you know, choosing what's right for them or what's right for you. And yeah, so in matric, after matriculating, I had to choose what I wanted to do, or, you know, so like most students, I was like, I want to obviously go to university. I wanted to go to a tertiary institution. But now, your girl, Miguel, or I didn't want to go to like a South African institution. Like, I wanted to go to an institution that would give me like international accreditation, you know. So I was like, I want to go to Monash. So fine. 2013, I went to Monash. So now the flop here was that with the other institutions, I remember I had received like a bursary from one, and then with the others I was chilled. I mean, you have your NSFAS and all of that. I could have applied for that, but I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna go to Monash. Ngizobona phambili, you know, like anyone that knows me will tell you that that's like my famous line, like sizobona phambili, like we'll worry about tomorrow, you know. So yeah, cool. 2013, I went to Monash, started the academic year well, you know, made friends, had a good time. And then halfway through the year, I went to school. You know, it was during exam time. And then I got to school and I realized that my tag was not working. Like, my student card was not working. How? Okay. I go to Malume, ikat ayisebenza, and that's why. Malume is like, my dear, you need to start by the office first. Cool. Your dear goes to the office. I get to the office. I tell them my student card is not working. They're like, okay, let's check. They get into the system using my student number and all, and bam, my fees were not paid. So long story short, I had to quit varsity that year, and then I ended up finding a job. So I worked in retail, I think, for like a good 2 to 3 years. Okay, so in 2013 I worked at JJ's shortly after the Monash thing. And then later in the year of 2013, I was recruited by like the manager of G-Star and Fabiani. And I moved to G-Star in Sandton. There, guys, there was nice. I don't want to lie. So like, for people that are like, okay, I wanted to go to varsity this year, but I couldn't make it because of my results, or I didn't get space and all of that. Like, it's not the end of the world, guys. Like, you can always like go find a job, like a temp, you know, temporary job. Like, you can go do promotions. You can go work in retail. Like, there's so many things for you to do, you know, these days. Like, you are not limited. It doesn't mean that you like now stagnant, you can't do anything. So cool. I worked at G-Star, and then while I was working at G-Star, I also did make really good money, guys. For someone that had, you know, not that many responsibilities. I'm not gonna say zero responsibilities. I mean, I had to take care of myself, basically, you know. My mom did all the work, like all she could do, until I got to matric, and then after that I was on my own. So yeah, cool. And then what happened? So 2014, I decided, I was like, okay, cool, let me try go to MGI, because I had been working. So in 2014, I thought I was going to like now do both, you know. I thought I was gonna do like a full-time course part-time, basically, while working part-time, because I mean, I was gonna pay, the plan was to pay for my own fees, basically, because I was making good money. So registration, my current boyfriend partner helped me, like, you know, pay my registration fee, and then I was able to cover like the first few months balance, so that was chilled. but I had to drop out of MGI. I think now it's called like the Pearson Institute or something like that. Because honestly, if you're gonna work part time and try study part time, please don't be like me and do a full time course and try do it part time. Like it's not gonna work. Like it's not gonna happen. Like time. Like I tried to manage my time very well, but it was practically hard because the time I had to be at work would be the time when I'd have a class, and even when I tried to like submit my timetable, like it would just clash because retail was also equally demanding on its own, and it was like commission based, and I'm a very competitive person, so I always wanted to hit the best targets. I always wanted to like have the best sales and all of that, and I mean the commission was really really good, and the recognition was really really good. Like they took care of their stuff, so you'd get that nice bonus. So cool. That was 2014. And then what happened? So yeah, so 2014 the whole thing didn't work. School didn't work. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna work in retail for like the rest of my life. And at this point I think I was like giving up on school. Like clearly I'm not gonna be going to university because now I've tried this twice and it hasn't worked twice. So I'm just not gonna, just not doing this. Let me go find a plan B. And my plan B was aviation. I mean, and I was like, actually, let me try this cabin crew flight attending thing. And I mean, the money was good. The idea, I mean, I love traveling, guys. I mean, I think on my channel you'll be seeing a lot of travel vlogs as well. Like, I really, really love travel. Yeah, so if there's any company brand that wants any people, influencers, somebody that can, travel, go to different destinations, try out new things, call your girl, please, 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 guys. I really don't mind. So anyway, 2015, so I went to like an aviation school. I went to EPT Aviation, that is in Bonero Park. That was really good, guys. So if there's anyone that really wants to try out like being a flight attendant, I would really recommend that school. The course was like 6 weeks and we did everything. Like it was really really good and worth the money. So yeah, I went to EPT Aviation. I was trained, went to CIA, wrote my final exams, and then graduated. And then I was fortunate enough that, because also guys, please do know that it's not really easy getting a job as a cabin crew. Like it's really hard. But I was fortunate enough that I think a month, because I graduated in April, in May I was lucky to get a call from Fly Safe. So I trained and worked as a flight attendant cabin crew for Fly Safe. And guys, it's beyond chicken or beef, ne? But that's a story for another day. Like you guys need to respect those people, including pilots. Like you need to, as like it's not just chicken or beef. So anyway, 2015 I worked for Fly Safe, and then I got, oh yeah, 2015 and 2016 was crazy, but yeah, we'll talk about that some other time. I worked for Fly Safe as a flight attendant. I worked for Airlink as a passenger handler, and then got appendix. So basically, I had to leave the aviation industry. Well, not completely, but yeah, I mean, I was grounded because of my operation, and just having to now go retest and all of that to see that do I qualify and am I healthy enough to go back to work as the flight attendant or the passenger handler was just too much admin, and at that point I didn't have the funds that would allow me to actually be current again. So I ended up joining or working for like a vehicle, like a car dealership called Lisa Cars or Lisa Bank. And that's where, honestly guys, I was also like, things happen in life and you're not really sure. I was so mad, guys. 2015, I remember I was so mad, like when I lost my jobs because of the illness and stuff, because I was like, I actually did enjoy it, guys. I mean, that job, I would wake up, fly, like, fly to Cape Town, come back, fly to Cape Town, come back, and I was done for the day. Like I'd go home and just relax, or have an early shift and know that by 10-12 I'd be done for the day, or just be on standby. Like guys, that was a really really beautiful job. I think if things don't work out, I really really would like to go back. Like that was really nice. But nonetheless, so 2015, 2016, this is like now my fourth, yeah, this was like yeah, 2016 was my fifth year of me like being in a gap year. So my fifth gap year. I don't know if I can't even call it a gap year, but yeah, my fifth year out of school. So 2016, I was working for a car dealership, and there as well, guys, there as well, I made really, really, really good money. Like working as a flight attendant gave me a lot of money. Like it was really good money, because plus I was traveling for free. Like that was my number one job. But like taking retail and working as a vehicle sales consultant really, really, really gives you nice money. And the nice thing about like companies that are like Lisa Cars or Lisa Bank, like they don't look for that 5 year sales experience and stuff. Like they train you, they just want like sales experience. Yeah, they mostly want sales experience. And then they train you like in terms of like how to sell cars, the different programs and things to do. And because of that, that's how I was able to open my own vehicle consultation company, which has been operating since 2017, but we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, like there was like, that's where I really, really learned, and I was like, be a business lady. Because I did try, like I opened a business, I think in probably had like 2014 or 20 late 2013, I think it was 2014, like with like a business partner, and it didn't really work out. And that business was basically, yeah, no, let me not mention what we did, because then that's just gonna seem like. But yeah, I like, we opened a business that didn't really work out for various reasons. And yeah, so working at Lisa Cars in 2016 really helped me in terms of business, because that's when I learned a lot of things regarding business, and I fell in love with cars, guys. Like the nice thing about that job was like I could test drive and like go into different cars that I only thought I'd drive maybe when I was 30 or something. And I made a lot of money. Like I really made a lot of money from there. I was able to buy my first car, like, or the car that I drive. That's my first car, because I'm gonna buy a second car like soon, God willing. So I was able to buy my first car, just out of my commission that I made out of 1 month, guys. Like I sold 10 cars in 1 month, and I was able to buy myself my car cash. And the nice thing about cash is that I didn't have any other worries. But we'll talk about that. Like I'm gonna make an insert, just based on like the car industry and like the vehicle sales industry, I guess, and give you more detail about my company, or the company that I share with my partner, as well as just the ins and outs and things people should know. Because I find as the youth, like we are so quick, we feel like we think, for people to think that they're going to be proud of you, or you've succeeded in something, or you're doing well in life, you need to get a car and finance. Like, guys, believe me, I say it's tricky. It's nice, but the the uncertainty, as well as like the zero guarantee, because as soon as you buy a car and finance, it's not your car. Like the bank owns that until like your contract is over, which is like 5 years later or so. But yeah, we'll talk about that late some other time. So yeah, working for Lisa Cars, that really did open me up in terms of business and all. And then in that same year of 2016, guys, that's when I was like, okay, fine, I've worked, I've got all this experience, but I wasn't content. I really, really wasn't content, because I always wanted to have like a degree, like something to my name, something to fall back on. As much as I love you know making my own money, being my own boss, being independent, but it's always nice having something to fall back on. And I've like just wear that gown, walk on stage, even if it took 4 years. But that feeling, man, of having your parents or your mom come and watch you, walk on stage and be proud, like that's my baby. So I was like, okay, 2016, I've stayed out long enough. Let me just go back to school. Let me take whatever I can get. And at that point, when I registered, because it was like kind of late, education was still open, and there was that Funza Lushaka bursary. So I was like, actually, one of the reasons I like haven't been at school for a very long time is because I haven't had funding. So let me just, do this education, and then when I'm inside and have the bursary, and then once I'm within the system, I'll just switch and do law because I've always wanted to do law. And so I applied, and then fortunately later in the year my results came back. I was taken, and that was for 2017 when I was going to do my first year, and I was like, okay, let's do this. But I was still like very anxious because now I'm like 22, guys, like 22, 23. I was 22. Like, but now, because like now it's like 22, my classmates were 18, 17. And I was like, I was so stressed, like, will I fit in and all of that. But then as soon as as soon as 2017 started and like the school year started, firstly, big ups to my classmates because I mean, I wasn't the only one, like, but there's a very few of us. I think I can count us like on one hand that I'm like in my age group, as 90s kids. So it was a thing of like, I actually just realized like I settled in, and here I am, guys. 3 4 years later, it's my final year. I think also the other thing I was very anxious about is that most of my age group, or like my friends, when I was starting varsity, they were graduating, or they had graduated and like graduating for the second time, like with their second bouts and all of that. And I was out here like my first year, like, yo, what am I gonna say to my friends when I go on lunch dates and all of that? But then also, honestly, I've so my friends, I can count my friends like I think on one hand. Okay, in two hands. But like I've got a very close group of friends, and I keep like people that are close to me, I keep them for a very long time. I like consistency, so I don't like changing people. And then but I do get along with everyone. Like my personality allows me, like, I listen, you can leave me in the corner and tell me you're coming back, you're gonna go to the bathroom, you'll come back, and I would have made a friend. I'm just that person. I don't like awkward moments. I don't like being alone. Well, not that's not true because when I get home I don't want to be disturbed. But yeah, like I get along very well with people. Like I make friends easily. I love meeting new people. I like getting to know people. So that's me. So yeah, and that was that, guys. So like there was, and just once I started school, I realized that I wish if I knew what I know now in varsity, which will be my next video. Like my next video, I'm probably gonna give you guys like 5 to 10 ways to make money in varsity, and just different ways to get funding, because people don't realize like this information is so easily accessible. That's why I like, yeah, no, I'll tell you guys where I work at school and all those things in the next video. But that's why I do the jobs I do at varsity, because I genuinely like helping people, and I never wish, or I always hope that no one else goes through the same struggle I went through in terms of like school and all, because it was really demotivating. Like there were times and years like where I was really depressed and just felt like I was going nowhere in life. Like there's so many moments where I went through just self-doubt and self-pity and all those things, and thinking I'm not good enough. And you realize that everything is easily accessible, guys. Like God will not put you, or the universe, or whoever you believe in, will not put you in a situation that you cannot handle. And now that I'm here, I just realized that everything happened for a reason, and I acquired the skills that I acquired. Because even me starting varsity now, like as soon as I came to varsity, I'm always like, keep my head in the game. I'm here for what I'm here for. I'm here to get my degree. I'm not easily distracted by, you know like I can go out before I want to go out, but I'm not driven. Like I'm more disciplined now when it comes to my studies. I can like handle everything because I know why I'm here. Whereas if I think everything went well, as soon as I matriculated, I could have made a lot of mistakes. So I don't know, but would I have taken a 5 year gap year if I knew what I know now? Definitely not. Like I would have right now probably be on my third belt, but I'm still very grateful because I still have the upper hand. Like I always know I can always go apply for anything. I'm very skilled. That's why I have my businesses. Like that's why like I'm where, and I do a lot of the things that I do right now because of my experiences. And yeah, guys, that's my story for today. It will get juicier as we go. I just thought let's start with something educational, while everyone is still in the right mind frame. Just give yourself time. And guys, if you didn't do well, if you didn't pass your matric and you're watching my video, please know it's not the end of the world. And with like times like now, it's even better now because you guys don't have your names and your surnames published in the newspaper like we did, you know. Like it's not like, it's not a shame, like, and you shouldn't be doing anything for anyone anyway. You should be doing things for yourself. You should be doing things to make you happy, not to make the world or your neighbor or your parents happy. Although you should do things, I mean, you know, you should want to see your parents happy, but it shouldn't be the thing that's driving you, because that's why we have people that say, I studied for 7 years and I ended up quitting in my eighth year, whatever. Excuse me. So that's what I think, and that's where we're gonna end today's video. As you can see, this is what my hair looks like now that I'm done basing it. Guys, if there's any alcohol brand, as you can see, it's COVID-19, yo. We are at a liquor. The liquor stores are closed. Yeah, my favorite wine right now. So guys, please, if there's anyone out there, any brands, even if it's just a subscriber that's at home and feels like, you know what, I got too much liquor at home sitting, please feel free to send to a girl, because, like, you know, right, we're out here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for showing me love, guys. Like, it's been overwhelming, but we're here, we're out here. Thank you so much. Please let me know what other content you'd like to see. I do have more videos coming, so I'll be posting probably every 2 days now that I've got time on my hands. But yeah, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and just show me love, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on my socials. As I said, it's on Instagram at _Michelle Khumalo_, on Twitter at Michelle KHU_, on Facebook it is Michelle Lavani Khumalo or Michelle Lavani Mahange, because we're calling it into existence, ladies. You heard, they said we need to occupy the space. Okay, guys, see you next time, guys. And my hair actually does really feel good, guys. Like, native child products really feel good. But until next time, guys, I will review these products after 21 days and let you know how it feels, if there's a difference with my hair. But until next time, hope to see you guys again. Thank you for tuning in.